My name is PearlescentMoon and welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10, Episode 12. Last episode, we got up to a bunch of shenanigans, including gathering some new permits and making a brand new flower shop. At least the starter shop. Anyway, it's a little bit squishy right now. And in making that shop, we also added ourselves a pig, who for some reason has decided to be stuck under this trapdoor. But hello, lovely little one, and I asked you guys what kind of name we should actually give to this lovely little piggy that Skiz suggested. And after so many comments, in fact, I think you guys have flooded the comments with pig names, I think we got a pretty good answer right here. I'm gonna say thank you to LF Exilia. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the name there. Please do correct me if it is wrong. Who suggested Petunia the pig. And considering a petunia is a flower, I think that is absolutely lovely. So a fantastic suggestion indeed. Lovely little piggy here, you are now called Petunia. Oh, you're gorgeous, I love you. But while we are at this truck, we're gonna take a little bit of a look at the profits. Now, something I will mention is I have been actually messaged by Corrales, who had to do a restock. Now, I've been away in America for a little bit, and I've come back, and apparently we had so many sales that Corrales felt like he had to step in and do a bit of a refresher on what we've got in these barrels here. So we'll take a bit of a look as to what's in here as it is. On the dye side, we have a whole bunch more dyes, and looks like we've had some sales since Corrales has restocked. We have another 8 diamonds here, my word. Gotta do another restock by the looks of it. The barrel at the back, no sales in the barrel up here. The flowers on the left-hand side, we gotta restock these flowers. I can't remember what they were, but we'll have to figure that out. And then the unique flowers, we gotta restock a lot. All of the sniffer flowers have sold. The wither roses, I can't remember what else was in here. I'm gonna have to figure that out as well, but is it too cheap? Maybe we gotta up the prices for the sniffer ones. I don't know, but those are selling really well. Fantastic. And then in terms of the spore blossoms, we have made some diamonds here. Now, I did take on the recommendation of you guys in the comments on the last episode who said they were too cheap. So I did up it to 2 diamonds, 1 blossom, but looking at this now, it looks like none of these have sold, but we actually sold so many of them. And for whatever reason, Corrales has done a restock on the spore blossoms. That was not part of the agreement at all. The spore blossoms were a completely separate permit, so I've got no idea what's going on with that. And considering they're not renewable, Corrales, I'm confused. Either way, now you might be wondering, okay, if you sold a bunch of stuff, where are the diamonds? Well, Corrales has very kindly chucked them in the hood of the car right here. Yoink. Boink. There we go. Look how many diamonds we've made. There is 110 diamonds here. And it looks like Corrales has also left us a bunch of dyes so we can keep restocking the truck as it is. That is absolutely brilliant. But that's a lot of diamonds. The only problem with having all these diamonds compacted into the way that they are is I have no clue what made up these diamonds and what technically Corrales is to be owed out of these. It's a little confusing because after all, our hello. Flowers for you, #1 flower. Hey, I did not write that sign. Don't know who wrote that sign. I'm presuming Corrales, but I love the sign. Thank you very much for the beautiful review. To be fair, there's no other competition on the server. It literally has to be the #1 flower shop, but I appreciate the sentiment. Anyway, I completely forgot what I was saying before, but in general, I don't know how to figure out what to give Corrales out of these diamonds because we had several different percentage deals depending on the flower and the dye and all that stuff. We're gonna have to have a chat with Corrales at some point and get that sorted out. In the meantime though, let me have a look at my truck. Someone's decided to flip my headlights. Honestly, I like the diagonal of those headlights. That looks a lot better. But let's see how many sales we've made in the bone truck. Some sales in here, beautiful. The middle has a lot of sales. Oh my word, I can't double click these or it will compact with the flower diamonds. That's a lot of sales. Okay, this one, some sales in that one. And of course, we gotta check around the back just in case anybody is crazy enough to use. There we go, to use these. Another 4 diamonds. Any in the last 2? Oh my gosh. Okay. I didn't expect that one to be completely sold out. Wow. What? I went from making a whole 2 diamonds before I left for a trip to America and I come back and it's made 40. Wow, okay. Well, I've got to restock that barrel, but wow. Let's go bone truck, nice. And honestly, while we're in the shopping district, I'm gonna take you guys to a building I haven't actually shown properly in my video yet, and it's over by the permit office. Ooh, hello, lovely doom and gloom building right there, but we got the sales shop. This one is by Zuma, and what Zuma has done here is he's offering a trophy depending on how many sales or how many diamonds you have made from your shop. And this is really, really cool. So we're hopefully going to sign up for this because we can get the first trophy that is 100 diamonds made. This is amazing. Welcome to the sales shop, a fun, competitive way, we're going to ignore the spelling of that, to track success and compete with your fellow hermits. At this shop, his shop, Zuma's shop, you can purchase trophies to show off how many diamonds you have made this season. You can do this as a player, collective, or individual shop. To participate, keep track of how many diamonds you make through sales, and reaching a set amount of diamonds, you can purchase a colorful trophy as a reward. Set amounts for the trophies are 100, 250, 500, that's a lot of diamonds. Each trophy costs you 1 diamond block, so 9 diamonds in order to get our trophy. You can purchase the 100 trophy here. All future trophies can be bought using the mail system. I love that. I love the mail system being incorporated. Simply send your order in 1 diamond block in the post to the sales shop and you'll receive the next trophy level in the post promptly. I like the reliability there on our mail service. Approved. Well, fantastic. We'll flick it back to page 1 and we'll buy ourselves our first trophy. Now we are, of course, going to remember how many diamonds we owe Corrales, but we can get the first trophy for the flower shop. Okay, we just chuck it in this barrel, I presume? 1 diamond block. Well, it's 9 diamonds. I'm not going to compact it unless he's got a crafting bed table somewhere around here. Nope. Okay. All right, 9 diamonds for a 100 diamond trophy. Beautiful. And then coming down to this room as well, looks like we have the grayscale versions of all the other trophies. So the colors are going to be revealed the more diamonds other people make. So that is super cool. I can't see us ever getting to that one. Like, that one's kind of insane, but who knows, maybe we'll just sell so many flowers. And it looks like it's also got a leaderboard. And Cleo, wow, would you look at that? Oh my word. I love the little, like, tiny little icons of these trophies, but blimey, Cleo, can you save some diamonds for the rest of us? Wow. Now, I can't really see how something like this can be a competition because with the permits that we have, some of us do not have good permits at all. What? Ooh. Oh, is this a trophy for winning this thing? What is this? What is this? It's got a rocket in it. That looks so cool. I really hope that's not a trophy for winning the this kind of diamond thingy going on here because with some of the permits that we have, we don't really stand a chance against people like Cleo who's got that fancy book thing that we all buy all throughout the season. So, intriguing, but we'll see. Very cool. All right, let's go chuck this in our truck. We will need an item frame for that, and I know just the shop. Mumbo shop right over here with the beautiful item frame building, and looks like he's also built a lovely gold shop right next to that. That is looking brilliant. Mumbo, some fantastic work there. I will 100% admit, it took me a little bit to actually realize that this was an item frame. I don't know why. It's an item frame shop. This is a giant item frame. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, and you're so like me or not, you know, but or maybe you're just quick and smart. And it's completely out of stock. Mumbo? You gotta stock your shops, mate. How am I supposed to display a trophy without an item frame, huh? I don't have an armor stand either. What are we gonna do here? Okay, well, in the meantime, we'll just kind of chuck it somewhere, I guess. Let's put it in the hood of the truck and we'll come back and display that at a later date. And seeing as these diamonds aren't shared by anyone else, I'm also just going to add these to this one so we can split it properly with Corrales too and keep these ones for myself. All right, you know what? Now that we've checked the diamonds in that, I think we've got to go to the post office and see if the post office has made any diamonds because surprisingly, things are actually selling. So maybe I'll be surprised by the post office. Oh, isn't this a wonderful area? I love coming back to this area. Feels so cozy. Hello, beautiful post office. Alrighty, we have the main payment barrel here that has made a bunch of diamonds. Blimey. How many is that made by itself? Hold on, let's not stack it with the bone shop. Uncompact that. We got 41 diamonds from the post office, but okay, there's another barrel here. And we have another 10 from here. 51 diamonds just from stamps. These are cheap. 5 diamonds per stamp bundle, right? That's super cheap, in my opinion. And then, of course, over here, it's 1 diamond for any 8 stamps. I mean, how much are people sending through the mail? I feel like I need to make these a little more expensive, you know? Maybe 2 diamonds for 8, you know? Maybe we make that a little more expensive this time, Boop. Nice. I already did adjust the price for that one a little bit to 5 diamonds instead of 3. Because it was kind of a little bit cheap. We may even make it more expensive later. But very nice. We're going to split these with Etho and Tango. And as an update on who is hooked into the system, we only have 5 hermits left until we have everyone hooked in. And one of those is Tango. Makes sense, right? Anyway, But we've still got, we got Doc and Joe, who said they wanted one at a later date because they weren't ready yet. But we still have Stress and B-Dubs also to get coordinates from. B-Dubs is almost ready. I was talking to him the other day about it, so that's really cool. So we're getting very, very close now. This also means that I have a bunch of hermits that I need to get stamp packages for. We got Mumbo, False Cub, Jevon, Iskall, and Skiz that still need their stamp packages and introduction. But we're looking absolutely amazing. But all right, I got an update for you all. I've been doing a little bit of things in between the episodes as well, just because I had a couple of streams in between my recording times, and I want to show you what I've built. But first, let's sleep away the night, because this is a little spooky out here. Boop. There we go, beautiful. Oh, look at that. You might already notice a slight new addition on the roof here, but I've been working over on this side of the base because the vanilla terrain, the cliff face and everything, just had a lot of like weird cave entrances and holes in it. So I decided to do a little bit of terraforming just to make it a little bit prettier. So we got some beautiful bushes with trees, some lovely, we're using those pitcher pod plants as a little bit of a contrast for our flowers there, just to bring a bit of color into things. And of course, I've added some rocks on the coastline. I still do have to do the gradient on those rocks to make them a little bit nicer, but I am working on it. Now, in terms of this bit, as you can see, I'm just going to use a little free cam here so I can show you guys a little bit easier, but I made a new solar panel. I'm trying to go a bit more bold with the technology. I've kind of been hiding it amongst all the buildings, and I think that's needed to change. So I do have a lovely new nighttime solar panel here. It might feel a little awkward initially. I think when I first designed this, I was like, you know what, this is a little weird and it's kind of very askew with this little leg bit here in particular, but I'm kind of liking it more and more as I go. So we do have that now warped wood incorporated into our base, which is one of the wood types that we were missing in terms of trying to get all the wood types in one build. And then down below it, I've actually also added a bit of a highlight to the water wheel. I was streaming and we were just looking at like color palettes and things, and I was like, you know what? How well does cherry wood go as a highlight to partially aged copper? And honestly, with a little bit of glow lichen in there to transition it, I think that looks really cool as a very vibrant highlight from the sunshine hitting it. So I don't know about you guys, but I just thought that was really, really neat. So anyway, but you may also notice that there is a bit of cobblestone here. When it comes to the permits that we have, you know, I got that Purr permit, and we now also have the endstone permit, of course, too, and all that kind of good jazz. So I very much need to make my next little truck shop for that. And I was trying to think of a good area to put something, a new building of some kind to house the kind of stuff I need to make the chorus shop and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, you know what? I think this spot could work pretty well. So what I've done here is I've kind of just outlined a potential building design nestled in the corner here. But I've done something a little different in terms of the entryway, and I've put the stairs on top of the roof going down so that you can actually get your entrance from down below. Instead of having to travel through the buildings above to actually get down there, there is an external entryway, and I thought that was kind of creative. I don't usually have a staircase running along a roof after all. And then of course this bit down here, this is going to be the garden bed for the chorus plants. I don't know how well that purple of the chorus plant is going to go in with the buildings, but with how colorful it is, I think it might work anyway. So that's going to be there, and I'll kind of terraform a little bit down below it to really make it nestle in there quite nicely. So that is honestly the plan for today. That's what we need to get up to. We gotta get that Purr shop kicked into gear. And of course, you know what time it is. At least I think you know what time it is. You gotta go get some popcorn, kick your feet up, because we're gonna play a time lapse. Roll it! Did someone say redstone? I did, because I did it. Look at this! I have made a brand new contraption. Maybe not brand new to you guys, but brand new to me, because I did not follow a single tutorial. I didn't look up any references. This is just remembering how a lot of this stuff works, and I am pretty proud of it. It's functional. Look at this. I have made a lovely self-sustaining bamboo farm, fully automatic, does not need my input at all. But Pearl, why did you make a bamboo farm? Whatever could you need that for? What does that have to do with Purr? Well, I'm glad you asked. I actually wanted to use this bamboo farm to act as a fuel source for a furnace array. But Pearl, I don't see a furnace array there. Where is it? It's only a bamboo farm right now. Why, yes, I'm also glad you asked that. Look, My expertise stopped at the bamboo farm. I don't really know exactly how to make a furnace array. I started to put some furnaces down and figure it out, and my brain kind of was just like, you know what? That's plenty of redstone for me for now, so I didn't end up making a furnace array to go with the whole point of why I built this. But the good news is that our lovely neighbor Tango said that he's willing to help us figure out a lovely furnace array and help us learn redstone at the same time when he is back on the server again. So I think that should be a lot of fun, but sadly it's not going to happen in this episode because we don't have some free time before we're going to get this one uploaded, so that will be finished in the next one. But, you know, I just want to say I am super proud that I actually got this functional without looking at a single reference, because I managed to use my, you know, learning knowledge from Tango not too long ago with the bone farm, with the comparators actually acting as a detection source here. At the moment, what's going to happen is if the cart picks up some bamboo, it'll come up here and these gates will close when the redstone signal, there you go, is activated by the comparator detecting something in the minecart or what is going through this hopper. And of course, once the cart is empty and this hopper is empty, it releases it back again to do another cycle underneath the bamboo. And I know this is not the most compact you've ever seen a redstone comparator thingamabobby here, but you know, it works. I needed the signal to go to the track here as well as the fence gate and detect it from the hopper, so it just kind of ended up being a little bit bigger. I do know there is a way to compact it, but well, this was the extent of my knowledge, so maybe I'll ask Tango when we get his help later on with the furnace array. So that is super cool and I'm very proud of it. Anywho, let's go outside and show you all the new things that I've made. Now, of course, haven't done the interior down here yet. That will happen once we get the furnace array in, but you'll see the inside walls or the outside walls as well have been made out of brick, granite, and terracotta for the most part. I haven't used a lot of brick in my build, so I thought it might be a little bit of a different texture to chuck in, and I quite like this combination of blocks. And of course, as you can see with the roof, it's going back to its orange roots here because I do like myself some orange hues in my palette. Walking outside, you're faced with a bit of greenery, garden, bushes, some lovely little trees, and some flowers for that nice pop of color as well, just like the pitcher plants down here as well. So I've just changed it to more of a purple hue to go with the end plants that I've put on display out the front. Now these can be quote-unquote farmable and functional, but I have surrounded them with string at the moment because I think they do kind of look better smaller here. So I might put the actual chorus plant farm itself somewhere else that's a little bit bigger and also a bit more efficient for actually farming these things too. As I'll have you know, when it comes to Purr, what you gotta do is you gotta break down all those plants and then you gotta smelt the chorus root that comes with it, and then you can make the Purr bricks themselves, which is, well, if you haven't caught on, which is why I was going to make a furnace array. So anyway, I do have to figure out a new solid place for that, but I thought they were really pretty here right now just to kind of show off the fact that this is kind of where the production will be starting. Now let's give a bit of a flyover to this side of the land so I can show you all a little bit easier what I've created here. Like I said, I did a little bit of terraforming around the front. I finished texturing the rocks properly and added a few more off to this side to then cover up the kind of garden space that I've created with this structure wall. The building segment looks now a little bit more defined with a bit of a trim of a jungle wood just to kind of bring it up to the building above it. And I've used some lovely brown staircases coming down to be a little bit more contrasty to the blocks that it's actually being paired with. I didn't want to go too contrasty though, because I do want to keep these colors are very natural and very earthy. But honestly, I'm really loving how this has turned out. It's made this whole corner so much more cozy than it was before. Now, before we move on to the next thing though, we are actually going to hop back into this building down here because I do want to mention something small real quick here. And that's the fact as well, you know how I said that I was using this bamboo farm as fuel for my furnace array? Well, I was also thinking at the same time that it could be good just to kind of split off a little bit extra so that I could use it as a building resource. I think seeing as our theme is solar punk, bamboo is going to become a very prominent build resource in the future for us, and it's just a very nice block in general. However, I did actually meet up with Iskall a little bit earlier today to introduce him to his brand new mailbox, and well, I think I'm going to show you some quick fun snippets from that interaction. Okay, right, this mail mule right here, we walked because I've got a delivery for you. I got a welcome package. How do we get up? Yep. Yep.
Before we get there,
look
at this. Joel gave me a kiss.
Aww. Or is it? I'm going to regret saying this. Are you sure that's not a butthole, sir? It's right at the bottom of the sign. right at the bottom.
No, no, it is not. That is the international sign.
Are you sure? It
That is the international
looks
sign
like
for a kiss.
it's on a spruce sign as
Excuse
well.
me?
You just look at it. Come on.
No, I'm not going to look at it.
Come on,
No.
man. It's obvious.
What? No. What is this? It's a kiss.
Now he's gonna
Clearly, 100%.
He's going to be
I'm
rethinking
gonna
that
have
the rest of his
nightmares
days.
sleeping now.
See, you can't unsee it because you know it's true.
Oh.
Get a stamp for the person that you want to send something to. Get the shulker box.
Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna write the love note. Hold on.
Okay.
Um,
I will stare intensely at you while you're writing your love note.
Mailbox. It was super quick. Thanks. Okay. Yes, and then what do I write as the title of the book?
Yeah, I mean, if you want them to, it's completely up to you. Actually, you can call it a love letter. You can say it's from Iskall. You know, it's whatever you want it to be. It can be your hopes and dreams, sir.
I made it say thanks.
That's just
It's a
wonderful.
letter to Etho. It says thank you for installing my mailbox. It was super quick. Thanks.
Now that sounds like a book full of lies, but you know it's all right.
It's a bit
It's your-
passive aggressive.
It's your
but,
heart and
you
soul
know,
on the
it's
paper.
fine.
It's all good. Right. I will give you a pre-warning. If I see any of those those specifically mail-named shulker boxes being used outside of the mail system, we're gonna have a problem. But I don't think you and
Okay,
I will have a
to
problem.
use these ones. No, we will not have a problem.
Perfect.
And, to that, I do want to give you a gift.
Ooh, a
Here.
gift. Oh,
Yeah.
What's
For
this?
your politeness. It's a box of bamboo for you.
Oh, everyone knows the key to my heart. I'm telling you. Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Bamboo. I love it. Thank you so much.
Bamboo
Oh my
is great.
gosh, that's a lot of
Bamboo is
bamboo. That's
fantastic.
all blocks too. My gosh, dude.
I mean, okay. You know what? Actually, Pearl, I feel bad.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean you feel
I
bad?
feel bad for my garbage gift. I want to extend
What
my
do you?
gifts for you.
What do you mean? This is crazy.
For what?
What?
For all the stuff you've done for me,
What?
take this box as well.
What? I feel guilty. Etho did a lot of the work here. I'm just doing the communication. What do you mean?
If
So-
it wasn't for you, I would go to Etho's base and blow it up for the lack
Oh.
of speed in his service.
Oh dear.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Ah, okay. Well, I shall be taking. What did you say? 8 for 2 diamonds.
That's correct.
Here you go.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. 16
Yeah.
diamonds. Did you just buy? Oh my gosh, Iskall.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I'm off.
Not gonna say anything. You enjoy your newfound obsession.
I will. Thank you. Bye
No worries.
bye.
Goodbye now. So, yep, I now have a whole 2 whopping shulker boxes. Oh, well, almost. Of bamboo blocks. This is gonna go such a huge way. And I feel like I'm not gonna need to use any of the resources from this farm. It has produced a lot, I will say. But I don't think I'm gonna actually need to use anything because, yeah, this is gonna do us for a while. I certainly don't feel like I deserve this. I'm literally just the communication lady in the post office box stuff. But, you know, I won't say no to a bunch of bamboo that I will gladly use on my base. Of course, this is most welcome free to leg by Etho, who's been doing a lot of the mailbox work. So if you need some bamboo, feel free to come and steal some, Etho. It's all here, mate. Alas, as much as the actual Purr production line isn't quite ready at the moment because we do need to make the other 2 little pieces with the chorus plants and the furnace array, I think I still want to establish a presence of the shop in the shopping district. And I can just go and loot some end cities for all the blocks just to fill it up in the meantime while everything is getting produced at the base. So I'll tell you what, let's hop ourselves over to the shopping district and see if we can find a nice good spot to put, well, you guessed it, a brand new vehicle for a brand new shop. The shopping district is very much filling up with all kinds of different shops popping up absolutely everywhere, but I think there is still plenty of space to be had. And in terms of the shop that I actually want to make for our Purr supplies and also endstone, it's also going to be included in that, I actually want to theme it around, well, cats. Because if you really think about it, Purr is a cat purring, and it's such a brilliant idea. And you know what? I can't take credit for this. I'm gonna give credit to Scar, who said, you know what, Pearl, you could make a Purr shop themed around cats for the Purr blocks. And I was like, you know what? That is absolutely fantastic. So we're gonna do just that. Now, in that instance, it could also go really well next to the kitty cafe, seeing as we're theming it around a cat, but I kind of want it to be nice and high. And ideally I would like it next to my other shops as well, just at least somewhere nearby. But none of these spots I don't think are going to be quite big enough for the idea that I have in mind. But then also I'm looking at this bit right here. Now this was where all the permits were originally distributed. And it's kind of a useless building now. It's not being used anymore. It's just sitting there doing nothing. It's a historical landmark. And there goes one of Cub's beautiful fireworks. Ah, a creeper face today. Wonderful. So you know what? Why don't we put our kitty cat vehicle looking thing on top of this? It's a nice flat space. It's nice and high. It'll grab some attention. It won't get hidden. And it's just a vacant spot. No one else is using it. And I will say before anyone mentions that, just take a note that this shop is temporary. It is going to move later. It's not going to stay there. I just thought it would be a good place to put it for now before we do our permanent shop, when we're actually going to park all the vehicles probably next to the actual permanent shops themselves. So for now, I think here is going to be a great place to get ourselves started. The first things first, we got to make ourselves a way to get on the roof. I am so sorry, Glowberries. I will put this back when I move the truck, I promise. Let's just chuck down a few trapdoors. Oh gosh, this is going well, isn't it? A few trapdoors here because we're gonna stick some ladders on these. There we are. Then just chuck the ladders on that, and we have a nice solid way up. And chuck a couple trapdoors on either side just to lead people into it, and we can also chuck some signs down to note what the shop is. There we are, the Purr bus shop. And yes, reveal, this vehicle is gonna be a bus this time. Because if you guys have seen, I think it's where, you know, my neighbor Totoro, you might realize maybe there could be some influence from that. And you would be right. I'm gonna make myself a cat bus. So that is gonna be so much fun. Now again, I've got to glow. These signs are gonna glow. They're gonna be beautiful pink. I just don't have the resources with me right now, so we'll keep that in mind. Make our way up here, and we're gonna start off with making ourselves a bit more of a platform to build on, because, well, these are all bottom slabs, and that doesn't really work for actually building anything on top. So let's just place down a nice rectangle of these so that the bus itself can rest. And with that in, and now we've got to establish where we want to put the little cat bus leggies. I think here is a good amount. We'll pretend that there's two little leggy wheels out the back and four little leggy wheels out the back and two little leggy wheels out the front. And then we can fill in between them to act as the underneath portion of the vehicle itself. And I'm just going to get our walls of the bus established. And of course, we also want to work out how we want to outline the windows of the bus. We could have little thin windows like this, or maybe we could have one big long one, as we know sometimes buses kind of look like. So this could be intriguing. Maybe we can put even a thicker pillar somewhere towards the middle or something like that. I gotta say, this whole thing is giving me camper van on legs vibes right now, but I mean, that is the baseline. That's what we're gonna start with. Trust in the process, right? But anyway, we've got to do the roof, and I think that's going to make a world of difference. And I reckon with the roof, we can probably actually go for more of a jungle wood vibe this time. And chuck some jungle trapdoors along the edges as well, just to give it a little bit of a lip over, so it's not just one big square. But this is kind of looking promising, I think. And I've just added this extra bunch of tinted glass here just to give it a little bit of an extra shape on the top instead of just one big flat roof. I think it makes it more exciting. I mean, it does give it more of the camper van vibes, but I don't know, it's a unique bus. It doesn't need to comply to any rules or regulations, right? Okay, yeah, this is looking even more like a camper van, but it's fine. Still more to do. Having faith, right? We gotta add the details on the side, and you know what we also need? We need a cat tail out the back, and if we hop around to the front here, I think we all know what's missing out the front. We need a good large cat face to go for our cat bus. This should look pretty cool. Okay, just a couple more bits to the outside, and that's pretty much good to go. But look at the little kitty face. He's got some eyebrows and everything. He's got pointy ears, kind of like I think it's like a Sphinx cat, right? But I did go for more of an orange theme, even though it's a, you know, Purr shop, because the Purr just wasn't working in my brain as a color choice for a kitty cat. So I did decide to go with orange. It does kind of match with Cleo's cat over there, but I think he's looking all adorable, and you can boop the snoot. Now, in terms of prices though, on Purr and Endstone and all that kind of crazy stuff, seeing as I'm not going to fully open the store in this episode, if you guys have any ideas of what prices I should sell like a stack of Endstone for, a stack of Purr bricks, maybe down to 32 because those are kind of harder to make, please do let me know in the comments below, because I don't really know. I mean, I usually figure it out eventually, but you guys have some great input, so feel free to let me know. But I think that's a pretty good and unique start to our paper shop. Hey, look, there's a B-dubs. I want to chat to that guy. He's in a group, though. B-dubs, can I talk to you for a second? Hello.
Hello, Pearl. Hi.
Hello, hi, hello.
Hi. My mailbox is installed.
Wait, you got a mailbox now?
Yes, it's in. Yes.
Oh, about time, mate. About time.
I'm very excited. Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad. You need your intro then, don't you?
My what?
Your introduction to the mailbox. Or is Etho kind of giving you stamps already and everything for that?
It's not fully installed. There's a little bit of back end that needs to be done. And I'm not pushing him. It's funny. It's funny because I know I got pushed.
You did.
I know I got pushed, but now I'm waiting.
Well, it's because you took like 2 or 3 months speed-ups.
Yeah.
You had a right to be pushed, mate. Do you want to look at my cat bus?
Yes. Oh, you've made some. Oh, Pearl.
It's a cat bus.
Oh my goodness. It's a cranky cat.
He is a little bit cranky because he's just been stuck on top of that roof, you know? He's just sitting there now. I literally just finished it. I was actually wanting to come and show you my cat bus, so this is perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Does it look like a cat bus? Does it actually work? Give me your honest opinions.
It's
100%.
It's the only thing I can see. Is a cat bus.
Is a cat bus. Okay, good. Because I was I'm like, right, it's not my best creation, but it looks like a cat bus, right? It's temporary.
It's so good. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you've thought of this.
Yeah.
It's a shame there's no way we could do whiskers.
I know, yeah. I was trying to think in my brain. I was like, I tried acacia trapdoors. It just kind of looked like he had some weird cheeks on him. It just didn't really work out. You could probably do it with armor stands, but like vanilla way is always nice if we can figure it out.
It is.
And I wasn't sure, unfortunately, how to give him some little whiskeys.
And let me say, I didn't get a chance to tell you, I am so honored that you've decided to park your trucks in front of my shop. They are beautiful.
Oh, thank you. And, I know I was kind of like, I did the Burry one, and then I was like, oh, should I put it there?
I'm so glad you did. Yeah, they look fantastic.
Oh, thank you. You like my little farm truck? The flowers and everything, full organic?
Yeah, you killed it. You know, Pearl, sometimes, let's be bold and honest with ourselves, okay? Sometimes you do something and you feel like, yep, I nailed it. Mm-hmm. Did you feel that when you did that truck?
I think so. Like, there may be a little bit of shaping in the front here and there that's like, maybe, but at the same time, I wouldn't know how to improve the shape of that, you know?
I wouldn't know how to either, no.
That means a lot coming from the B-dubs himself, you know? That means a lot.
Vehicles are not my area of expertise. They're tough because it's such a small scale. You got to be real finicky with all the shapes and blocks.
I still kind of suck at cars. I gotta get cars under wraps. But I'll look at our trucks. Trucks are so much fun. And, well, buses are a different breed. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are we on the inside?
On the inside? You can come on the inside. Maybe that's something I can get your help with in terms of ideas, because it's really bland in there right now. And I kind of just chucked it together as literally a shop functionality.
Yeah.
So
buses are hard.
Yeah. I originally...
this will do the trick.
This will?
This works.
Because I was thinking of doing the chairs, you know, facing forwards. But then I was like, well...
I know.
If you know Cat Bus from My Neighbor Totoro, they're all facing this way, aren't they? They're all this way, towards the center.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, it's a bit of a difficult interior, but maybe this will work.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the butt? Look at the butt.
No.
There's the butt.
Oh, yeah, that's tasteful. That's tasteful.
I was thinking of adding a sign here because recently I went to Iskall's place and there apparently was a sign left from Joel, and it had a little X at the bottom, and I think that fits quite well in that spot, don't you think?
It's got 6 legs as well. It's an insect cat.
It does. It's completely referenced from Cat Bus. I like Cat Bus. It's so cute.
Do you have a marketing plan?
No. Do you have one? Is that why you're asking?
No, I don't, unfortunately. But I feel like there are some things, like I'm stuck with this bamboo that everybody's making. You gotta come up with an angle to force people to buy.
Right, something unique.
Purr,
Maybe they can get like a free cat with every like purchase of a certain amount. They can get a free cat. Maybe the cats
Now
will be
you're
at their
talking.
bases and advertising it, right? That's kind of how you do
Yes.
it. Yeah.
You know, I don't think anybody would scoff if you maybe threw in maybe free stamps.
Free stamp.
Some random stamps.
Leverage the post office. Okay.
I'm not saying maybe don't let that get around.
Uh-huh.
Don't let that get around to the officials. But
Yeah.
might work out
Oh.
nice.
Do we have to be kind of a little bit quieter right now? Is he part of the
Got a good times with
the
Scar.
part of
He's
the
playing with his
popo?
new horn.
his new horn?
Oh right. Yeah.
Does he have a horn? What horn does he have?
This is illegal.
Okay, well that's answered my question absolutely immediately, and you know what? He's probably right. Oh, he's gonna shoot me.
Here comes another
I
one.
knew it! I knew it! Come at it, Scar. You hiding in the bushes? Whoop!
Yes.
He's missing. His aim's a bit off
Yep.
right now. You matching so well. Where's your moss coat? You matching so
I really
much
need it
better.
right now, desperately.
You do.
I'm sticking to the bushes, and you aren't showing anybody this footage.
This is
Okay.
going in my
This
video,
stays
B-dubs.
private.
It's going
Yeah,
in my
no,
video.
I'm not a scaredy cat. I'm not. No.
You're a real scaredy cat. Did you know I also
Nope.
put that little campfire step up on that bus just for you?
Hey, little guy. Hey! There's his other new horn. That's the horn of the month, apparently.
Take a look at how big my booty is.
Oh, nuggets. Oh, wait, does someone have an nuggets horn? I heard that.
I heard that. Didn't
Yeah.
you hear? Yeah.
That wasn't me saying that. It was really illegible. It was hard to... Illegible? That's not what you do for ears.
We read when we hear. Yeah.
Take a look at how big
Go on, Scar.
my booty is.
This is illegal.
What's all this stuff? Oh, that's not me.
Yeah, that's me. Your stuff is on the hill up there. These boots are yours as well. If you would like to grab those.
Oh, okay.
Ow!
Go.
Uh-oh.
Scar!
Ow! Dang it! Oh, I'm here.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Oh, you
Scar.
think you're so funny.
Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Oh, look, now we can see what he's got on him.
Who wants to go kill Etho?
Okay.
I think he
oh,
wants to
goodness
kill you.
sakes.
Oh, my gosh, don't get me in the fray.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I wasn't gonna do it until he mentioned that, and then it's like, well, you gotta put it into that.
Bro, have you ever noticed that your skin has a little karate guy on the front of it?
Yeah, I've told it's the Gangnam Style dance, and now I can't unsee it.
Yeah.
I see that too. Yep,
Yeah,
I see that too. Yep.
yeah, he's doing some things. He's doing leg day.
Oh, the cat bus on the permit.
Yeah,
Ah,
no one was
He's
using that
so
space.
sick.
Oh, cool.
It's cat bus.
I like it. It's cool. I like the little face.
It's got a
It's
tail
a
too.
long cat.
Just take a good look at the tail, and the sign on
Bro,
the tail.
what is the X on the tail? Come on.
What do you mean? What is the X on
Be
the tail?
honest.
You know exactly what
Be
it is,
honest.
Cub. Don't ask me. Ask Joel. Yeah, that's because clearly Joel wrote that sign and not me.
What
What
X
holes
is
are
your
we looking at?
favorite? The
Scar.
capital X or the lowercase X?
Yeah, which one looks more like a, point of exit, should I say?
Oh, that's what the X is for.
Where the excrement come out.
Scar, you gotta sing cat dog.
Oh, okay.
With a woof and a purr, a baby was born. Cat dog, alone in the world without a little cat dog.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I love it. That was my childhood growing up. I loved cat dogs so much. It was one of my favorite things ever.
Well, Pearl, I think this shop is so fantastic. Even though I think Purr blocks are really rough to build with, I'm going to make a solemn promise that once a month I'll be here to buy at least one stack of Purr blocks, even if I just throw them in the trash.
Oh.
I'd like to see this shop remain.
That was very conflicting,
And
but
not
thank
get
you very
closed down.
much. I mean,
Did it feel backhanded? I promise. It was so from my
throw
heart.
stock in the trash, man. And I sell endstone as well, have you know. And I think you, of all people, should be able to build with endstone, okay?
Oh, Etho wanted that. Etho.
I have the stone permit, Pearl.
Not the
Interesting.
endstone permit. Mine specifically says endstone. Doesn't include the end dimension, sir.
Fight.
No.
He's running away in full diamond armor.
I would still lose.
I'm gonna open up an incinerator shop right here for you, B-dubs. 1 diamond.
What the heck,
just
dude?
put- Burst
Incinerator
his
in
lava.
any stack.
A lava pool right next to the
Dude.
shop for the purper.
That is so sad.
Wait, I got a complaint, Pearl.
You have a complaint.
Uh-oh.
What's the complaint?
Yeah, follow. Okay, so you're selling your dyes and stuff, which is awesome, amazing, incredible.
Yeah.
I need specifically the pitcher pods and like the torch flower seeds, not the full grown
Why
plants.
do you need... Oh, because you want to like stop them from growing the whole way, yeah?
You want to get the hunky bit?
I want the choice.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And I can't get them when they're like this.
Okay. Well, I can
you up.
sell
I got
16.
thousands of those.
Oh,
Thousands of
I
those.
ain't said nothing.
Hey,
I can give you a bunch of bones for that, Cub.
hey! Stop making deals!
I took a ton
man.
from gems.
Oh,
so
I'm
if you
in.
get some-
Stop
I'm
making deals when you're right in front of my shop. You
Yeah,
stingy
that's not-
nuggets.
Yeah.
Right, I can get you that Etho. I will put it in
Okay,
there.
very
Alright?
good,
Don't
very
make
good.
deals with
Just something to
shady
consider,
characters.
Having some kind of choice is nice.
I will give you that choice, sir. Alrighty, thanks to those lovely bunch over there, we got quite a decent review of the cat bus. He looks cuter than I thought, I suppose, and we now have a brand new little button on his snoot so you can boop the snoot. I love it. Ah! Okay! I guess that's one way to end the interaction. Gotta end it with a hot guy. He's trying again. Sir, I will shoot you right back.
Oh jeez! Oh my god! Oh my god! I was in the cat and then I got blasted out of the cat. Oh my
Alrighty.
god! Wow.
Says you're right. I know he's coming back for again. I can't happily do whatever I was saying with him still there. I'm expecting him to come back. I'm gonna keep on chatting and there's not gonna be a hot guy. Right, but yes, like I was saying, we got some lovely reviews for our cat bus. I did kind of think, he's a little rough in some places, but I think he is super cute and I'm very happy with it. So he's coming in again. So I'm gonna restock it between episodes and or stock it in general so we can actually get selling on the Purr. And the next episode we're gonna get to working the furnace array so that we can actually start production at the base, and I think that's gonna be super awesome. But now, oh dear me, oh gosh, here we go. Oh, I'm in spawn. Alrighty. That's, you know what? That's one way to kind of pop out of things, because you know what? This is actually going to be the end of the episode for today. As I'm going back to get all my stuff that's splattered all over the ground from a hot guy. Beautiful way to end the episode. But yes, we got plenty to do in the next one. I'm going to do some graffiti on the walls of the Cyberpunk City next episode, as well as collaborate with Tango on some redstone, and I think that's going to be very enjoyable. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, please let me know down in the comments below. But I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching my content, everybody. I'll catch you next time.